Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be looking into Megzi and Howie's response to the gorgeous, the most beloved daughter-in-law of His Majesty King Charles. We are going to be looking into Her Royal Highness Catherine, the Princess of Wales's return to public duties. And of course, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So, Catherine and His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, they went to Southport today, and they went to see where the families of the tragedy that happened this summer and the first responders. And yeah, so it's a very kind of moving first time back, and it's good to see Catherine out and about again as well. So that was good. I wish they had a visit somewhere in better circumstances, but it's also very reassuring and wholesome, and it must have been good for the families as well to know that everybody's still thinking of them and behind them. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into how Megzi and Howie are viewing this. Going back to Megzi's Uvalde thing, it's chalk and cheese with Catherine and Megzi, isn't it? It really is. And of course, we're going to have a look at what Harry thinks of all of this as well. So I work in layers if you're new here. The first layer is going to be Megzi. The second layer is going to be Harry. So let us get into it. And then we might use some oracle cards if there's any other little questions at the end. But we'll just see how it goes. So how is Meghan responding to the pictures of Catherine? You've jumped out. Okay, so the Three of Cups is in reverse. She's not happy. She is gossiping about it. She is wound up about it. She is in her own little negative Nancy Coven, and she is bickering about it with somebody. She is, right at this instant, there is some energy that would say she is gossiping. She is trying to stir the pot. Okay, so she's not happy. We've got that with the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's see what's crossing over, though. What's another thing that is driving this situation? Death. This is a card that came out in one of the readings about the red dress. She wants to burn the way, like her past image. So there's an energy here where she, with the Three of Cups in reverse, she wants to do something to respond, but she also wants to refresh her image. So that's stopping her from going, and it's pressuring her. It mightn't stop her. We'll see what the rest of the cards come out with. But there's that energy of wanting to have a restart and a reset. Megzi and Harry have restarts and resets multiple times a year, but this is especially after the bullion reports, especially after another flop of a year. She wanted to have a reset moment on that gala carpet for LA Children's Hospital. So yeah, that is what she's concerned about. Let's have a look and see what's above the situation. Oh, the Devil in reverse. Okay. She feels harshly judged. She feels that she is judged unfairly by the world. But the thing is, the judgment card is upright. The judgment card is upright. So the judgments of Meghan are quite correct. But she doesn't like it. It's unsettling her. This is what's driving her jealousy. The Devil in reverse. Now, the Devil does relate to Capricorns, even though I don't usually interpret it like that, because the Capricorns kind of get a little bit freaked out by that. Catherine is a Capricorn, and it's just a signifier. It's not saying Catherine is the devil. It's just a signifier of an astrological sign in the cards, like the Queen of Pentacles is as well for Catherine. I would say when it comes to the Devil in reverse with Megzi, she is going to try and say out like, oh, they are so controlled. Oh, the press love them. The press are in all the pockets. So she'll see a conspiracy around this. I feel like she is there. She is wanting to try and dominate and control the situation, try and snatch some of that limelight away from Catherine, because everything's a competition with Megsy. But what's stopping her is she wants this re-image, she wants this reset, this image reset. But she's jealous with that devil in reverse there. She's jealous. She was hoping, she was very hopeful with that whole gala appearance and her and Harry doing separate things. Now, I don't think it's just for PR that her and Harry doing separate things. I do think there is an unconscious coupling, or a very conscious uncoupling for Megsy, but there's an unconscious uncoupling there going on, you know, for Harry. The fool there, she thought she was gonna, she thought, she really does thought that it was this big restart thing with going to the gala. Okay, she's going to, there's control issues here with the devil in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. There is big control issues going on with Megatron. Okay. She feels that she's just unlucky and people don't like her. She thinks that everything is just bad luck, bad timing for her. Like everything she does is that she sees the world like as a mirror, and she sees herself like she's got to see herself being better in any situation. So like if there was an article written about Catherine, they would say, oh, Catherine looked really fabulous today. But in Megsy's mind, they should also be saying, but Megsy also wore that color this time and looked fabulous too. But it's weird. There's a weird energy there. It's just like she always needs to be recognized. The Three of Wands is quite concerning. So I think we're going to be getting, with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands, there's definitely some planning and plotting going on. So there is going to be some people trying to stir the pot a bit when it comes to Catherine and Catherine coming back. There's definitely people who are going to be working kind of overseas. So some sugary types in the media, some sugary types in different places. They're going to try and like go at Catherine a bit. But Megsy still isn't reflective, and yeah, it's just, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. With the Four of Pentacles, she's going to come in and try and control the situation as best as she can with that Queen of Cups in reverse as well. That could be Queen Camilla, because she is Cancerian, and that could also be the late Diana, because she is also Cancerian as well. It could also be something coming out of Megsy looking like she's emotionally, oh, what's the word? An arrested development. She's not emotionally altogether there. She's jealous and out of control with her emotions. She's stirring. Her energy is off. She's whack. And I know we've had leaks like that in the past, but I wonder if this could be something coming out about the links to the Sussexes and bot farms. There is a big control issue coming up for Megsy, though, when it comes to around Catherine's image in the media. She thought she could just turn up with that stupid red dress on and flash a rictus grin everywhere, and everyone would be like, "Oh, she's not a bully; she's a wholesome mom." She does feel immensely judged, but the judgment is actually correct there with that Judgment card up. The Three of Cups in reverse, like I said at the start of this reading, there is gossip. She is spiteful. She is in people's ears. There is some plotting and planning, but she wants that reset. That Devil in reverse, it's like she wants to control the situation, but she's going to potentially try and do something, and it's going to backfire because we've got the Four of Pentacles here. She wants it to be a big poof, everybody can see, look at me, I'm having an amazing time. But that Four of Pentacles is basically she's squeezing onto things a little bit too tightly. And when you squeeze onto things a little bit too tightly, you end up killing it. That Queen of Cups is in reverse is basically she wants to be seen as Diana, and it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. There could be something coming up with Camilla as well. I know there's some documentaries, and it's based off, some of the stuff is based off Harry and Megsy's whinging. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is her hopes and fears. She doesn't want to be seen as cold. She doesn't want to be seen as hostile. She doesn't want to be seen as strategic and nasty and narcissistic and playing mind games. She's very aware of that. But she's going to be viewed as somebody who's emotionally all over the place and doesn't regulate their emotions well. The Queen of Cups in reverse there. Okay, so let's move on to Harry. How's Harry seeing his sister-in-law? Back at it again, looking good. We have got the Three of Coins in reverse. Interesting, that's threes. There's other people involved in this. So Megsy's going through a pure gossip angle. Harry's like blaming something to do with Catherine and his work with that Three of Coins in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's an interesting starting point. Let's see what's crossing over. The Hierophant in reverse. He thinks William and Catherine are blocking him. He wants not necessarily to work with, but he wants that connection back. He wants to look like he's not just a rebel prince or whatever he is. He wants to be seen as somebody who is altogether there, you know. He wants the association pushed back in for him with the royals, because that Hierophant crossing over, it looks like that door's slammed in his face, so he's a little bit annoyed by it. The Star in reverse, okay. And the King of Swords is in reverse underneath it. The Star in reverse above. Are they going to try and take an angle with, like, somehow, I don't know if it's going to be some of the bots or some of the Sussex's mouthpieces, but that Star in reverse, they're going to try and make out like it was cold and unnatural and unfeeling. That King of Swords in reverse as well, that's either a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, but there's an air sign there. And an air sign is trying to get them to stop doing something, or there's some dodgy business dealings going on here. I wonder if he signed a big contract and the contract's come undone, and that's why it's looking at Catherine and William today being back in the public eye is making him so salty. There's the Three of Cups in reverse. That was, yeah. So he's like, earlier when these photos arrived today, Megsy was already in gossiping and, oh my God, I'm so sick of this. And it's got to him. He's heard about it. So she's obviously spoken to him or been in the same room as him. And they've kind of like chin wagged about it. Okay, let's have a look. Page of Wands is in reverse. He's going to get frustrated. Two of Coins, unwanted change. Okay, there's the Chariot, there's William. So the Page of Wands, he is going to try and be clever about something to do with his family and how he responds to stuff with his family. He is really going to try and be clever with that. The Two of coins is in reverse here, and that two of coins, so there's an what he doesn't necessarily want Catherine back just yet. I think this has shocked him in a way. His focus is on William. The Chariot relates to Cancerian. We're talking about Catherine and William here. So he is just like, oh my God, I can't believe he's making her do this. I think they're going to try and say, you should have been looking after Catherine, something like that. There's some type of spin there with that. Let's have a look. Five of Wands. What's his wishes, his hopes? Oh dearie me. Not good cards for these two. Is these all reversals? They're all reversals. That Five of Wands in reverse there. He's either wanting some performative bots fighting with people, or his friends coming out saying, his associates, his Klingons, his social climbing Klingons coming out and saying something that'll stir the pot with Catherine and Catherine's image. And you bet you with William's image as well. Like I said, I can't believe they're making her do work. She should be taking more time to rest and recuperate. Oh, the monarchy. Oh, my dad. But oh, William, he's such a necklace breaking man. There is some frustrations. They are going to try and retaliate on this. With the moon in reverse, though, Harry's not well. And I don't mean in a physical sense. I mean in a mental health sense. It is actually World Mental Health Day today. That's trying to grab control back. That's there. So I'm wondering if there's something with, they're going to try and release a statement, a World Mental Health statement. That's interesting. What time is it now? It is just coming up to 6:30 UK time. That moon in reverse. Things are going to get revealed out of the murky depth that Harry should be more worried about that. That King of Swords, dodgy dealings, criminals. I mean, could this be stuff with the Diddy files? Sounds like a really bad TV show, doesn't it? The Diddy Files. The moon in reverse, though. There's going to be stuff about mental health, pressure, disorganized thought. Some things are going to be coming out of the murk that Harry doesn't want us to know about something. Anyway, guys, that is what I see in the cards. Markles, as markling as ever. Disappointed, but not surprised. Do you know what I mean? It's just, they cannot be happy for anyone unless they're blowing smoke up their bums. You know what I mean? They want, I'm just not surprised with them. I'm just not. Anyway, I will love yous and leave yous. Thank you very much for sitting with me and taking the time to chill out with me while I've done some cards for you. I appreciate it. Live streams will be back soon. I will be in contact with people in the next few days who need emails. Recovery isn't going as quickly as I always anticipated it. Yeah, I shall be back really soon. Thank you for your patience, and lots of love, and I'll take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.